evening.
Good grief.
Did I scare you?
Yes. Oh, watch your foot.
Okay, now we're even. Hi.
Hello.
Since when do you sweep up around here?
Since Georgia called me?
She what?
Oh, not to clean. To check up on the cleaning service in the building. It's been off and on lately.
Yeah. I think it's off tonight.
Mm-hmm. I thought I'd at least clear a path to George's desk.
Okay. Can I help? Poor old Georgia. I hope she got some sleep all day.
Do you know why she didn't call the cleaning service herself? Because their line was busy. And she couldn't stay awake long enough till it cleared.
I should really take her to Palm Beach with him.
Is he really going away?
So I'm told.
Thanks.
Don't do any more. It's really above and beyond, especially since Frank gave everyone the day off.
How'd you know I was here?
Well, I called you.
At home?
Yeah. Is that a problem for you?
No, of course not.
The truth?
One call's nothing. Lots of calls, that's something else. For all the reasons we've discussed before.
Well, even after we were so ecumenical last night?
Ecumenical to my family means you convert.
Listen.
Patrick Ryan
Has been thinking about you all day.
Well, likewise. I even talked about you to somebody and got advised not to get involved.
That's very funny because I got the same pitch.
Already?
But I didn't take it very seriously.
Why not?
Well, because you can't get involved with a Catholic. You told me that right from the beginning.
Yes, and you told me you're still not over Faith Coleridge yet, so you couldn't want me for anything more than a friend.
Well, I think maybe I was wrong.
Well, I think maybe we better talk.
Anyone home?
Frank?
Yeah.
Have somebody with you?
Nope.
Well, in that case.
Now that is one heck of a courtesy call.
Poor baby. Did you have to talk to everybody?
The top 10. I thanked them for everything, got congratulated, and invited them to the swearing in. Now, take me to Palm Beach.
What would you say to tonight?
Only got my heart set on it.
Terrific. I've alerted the pilot. The plane is ready to leave whenever we are. I took the liberty of packing a few things for you, but you're going to have to double check.
Are you all set?
You better believe it.
Good. Let's go. Let's have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then let's get out of here. I'll call Ma. Tell her we'll collect John in about 10 minutes, huh? Wait.
That's our one snack. I'm afraid we're going to have to think again about taking little John.
Why? Don's all for it.
Yeah, but Delia isn't. I had a visit from her today.
The hell with Delia. I saw her, too. She came in while I was explaining the trip to Dodd and started huffing and puffing about her baby. I told her we'd bring her back a seashell. Don't worry about it. She's just hot air.
Well, she came out a little stronger than that with me. Seems she's prepared to go to the newspapers and wire services and tell them that Senator Ryan is taking his mistress and his 4-year-old son on vacation, in spite of a mother's horrified protests. I believed her, Frank. I really, really think she's got the nerve to do it.
Well, I'm not about to let her blackmail me.
I know, but would she go to the papers?
She probably would. God knows she's done worse. Nah, it's busy. Ray, if I want to take this kid on my trip, I will take him.
I've had a thought about that, too.
About bringing little John?
Yeah. Look. This vacation is for resting. Sleeping. No demands, no obligations, no courtesy calls, just Frank. Unwinding at his own pace. Now, is it realistic to expect a 4-year-old to understand that?
Yes, he'll be perfectly happy swimming, tossing the ball around, and going to bed early.
And waking up early. Could he go into the water without you?
Waiting.
How about playing catch without you?
Hardly, but if you'll help out now and again, we'll work it out.
Of course I'll help out, but he's going to want to be with his daddy, and I can't see you walking away from that, Frank. I see you pushing yourself harder and harder to keep up until you come back and you're just as tired as you were when you left.
All right, I need to give him some time.
I know that. But what the two of you really need is a trip of your own, alone, without me to distract you. So how about taking him off someplace fun and special after the Senate orientation in Washington, but before Christmas?
We could stand to use some time alone. Just the two of us.
Yeah. And it would solve the problem with Delia. And I think that your folks would be more comfortable.
No, they have no objection to you.
They don't like the situation.
No.
But the most important thing is little John. I really think that he ought to be at home for Thanksgiving, where everything's familiar. And more important than that, I think that it would be irresponsible of us to expose him to the possibility of a lot of ugly publicity.
It makes sense. Okay.
That way, you can't lose.
Hi.
Hi.
This is about ready to send out a search party.
I got all the information, and if you're very good, I'll tell you all about it.
What?
The procedure by which you will adopt my son. Oh, he's so beautiful. I wish he'd wake up.
It's beautiful because he's asleep.
No, I really miss not seeing him tonight. But I was in such a frenzy trying to get all this information pulled together.
Kindly translate this so I don't go into a frenzy. I can't read a word.
Huh? Well, this is my own, private shorthand.
Jillian?
Okay, I'm sorry. Adoption. First thing, file a petition with the court. Standard procedure, and it doesn't take very long.
For the adoption?
The filing. The adoption takes 6 months at the very least.
No, that doesn't sound right. Okay, all right. Why does it take so long?
Because there is a rule that you have to be married for 6 months before the judge will even interview you. Now, another thing is that we have to be investigated and interviewed. Now, that doesn't happen overnight.
So, okay, the petition, the investigation, the interview, then what?
Then you have yourself a son. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Edmund is already your son. I just meant that the legal technicalities will be cleared away.
Mm. Thank you.
Huh? For what?
For going into a frenzy.
You know, Seneca, it's very important to me that you become Edmund's official father.
Tell me, will the investigator ask about his natural father?
No, under the circumstances, they don't even have to know Frank's name. And I'm going to make sure that they don't, because I don't want him involved officially with Edmund in any way. Even on confidential record.
We'll never disagree about that, will we?
Hey! Now, that's probably the first and last time I will hear you say that.
Oh, now, come on. We agree about a lot of things.
Yeah? Well, name 5.
You mean aside from keeping Frank out of Edmund's way?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I love you.
Hmm?
You love me?
Oh, yes.
Okay, that's 2. We both love Edmund.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's 3. And, pretty soon, he's gonna be my legal son. That's 4.
Uh-huh. And we're doing what's best for all of us. That's 5.
So where should we go to talk?
We can go inside.
We can go to the movies. Got a long intermission for talking. Very plush, comfortable seats. Lots of popcorn.
Look, If you think I'm making a mountain out of a molehill and we're just sort of kissing buddies, and all this Jewish Catholic anxiety is absolutely unnecessary, well, then I'd wish you'd tell me now. Because then I won't say a lot of embarrassing things and go home wanting to cut my tongue out. I just know that what you want from me is...
You just would know that I'm not the sort who has kissing buddies.
Right.
And that I'm sort of inviting you to join the group.
Well, if that were the case, then I'd know exactly what to do.
Get rid of me. That isn't the case, and you know it.
Yes, I do.
Well, it's not that I don't want to talk.
It's that you'd rather go to the movies.
What it is that I'm afraid you're going to say some good, strong, sensible things. And then we'll come to some good, strong, sensible conclusions, and this whole thing is...
Come on. Come on. The fact is, we are where we are. Because I haven't been sensible.
Yes, you have. We both have. Very sensible. You warned me, didn't you? Can I say, one thing?
All right?
Nancy.
Talk. Please.
Okay. Everything's better. I began to lose concentration somewhere way back on We Are Where We Are. Where do you think we are?
Well, when we can't hold a decent conversation without having some physical distance between us, I'd say we're in trouble.
In trouble? As opposed to love? Because I'm not Jewish.
Yes, basically. And please don't take it that far. We're not in love yet. And it isn't going to happen.
Oh.
Which is a hell of a thing for me to say after the way I flirted with you. Gotten you involved in my job, tracked you down at your job, bedroom even. I'm sorry. I asked for this. I saw myself just let it happen. And I would feel so awful if you got hurt in any way because I really care for you very much.
Well, you're making yourself sound pretty manipulative.
Guess I am.
You're making me sound pretty dumb.
No, you're not.
No, I am not. I want you to know, before you get into a real guilt trip, that I've had designs on you from the start. Not to lure you into bed. No kissing buddy stuff. Because I know that's not your style. And it isn't mine.
Anymore. Oh, I've heard about your history as a ladies' man.
Okay. It isn't my style anymore.
Well, go on about your designs on me.
Well, they were selfish designs. I mean, you did make me laugh. You did take my mind off myself and off Faith. And that's why I began to look forward to seeing you every day. And it felt so good. I know, you reminded me of our differences. Good thing we were only friends, because we could never get serious. You put me on notice in 100 ways, Nancy. All that talk about finding me a good Catholic girl.
I meant that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You were up front with me, You warned me. I didn't back off. Because
Because it was so nice.
Yeah.
The Jewish thing is very complicated.
I buy that.
I could sit here and tell it to you for about 6 or 8 hours at least.
That would be very wonderful.
You see, it's not just religion and rules and God. Not in my family. Although my mother's always at temple for some reason or another, and
Also,
we're
my
all...
mother's at church. That's not what religion is for us either. I know what you mean.
No. No, you don't. Jewish is who we are. I know. It sounds like a wild overstatement, and I rebelled against it for years. But there's some bedrock thing in there that I can't dismiss. I'm the only daughter of 2 only children. Our family's small. A lot of our relatives were killed in the camps. No one forces me to eat kosher or to observe the holidays. My mother's heart doesn't break every time I turn around. Her attitude's terrific, really. But if I got involved with a non-Jew...
Well, if you got involved with a non-Jew, go on.
Pat, I never will. That's all.
Well, I'll tell you something. My mother, she's the one we had to talk together. She warned me. And, well, it's not that she doesn't love you.
Oh, I
It's
know.
just-
I understand that. And I love her, too. But you see, that just proves my point. You could talk about it with Maeve. I couldn't even broach the subject with my mother. I got my advice from Norma Greenberg.
You want me to stay away from you?
Yes?
Completely?
For a while? Until we're just friends again.
Sure. Now I'll walk you home.
No thanks. I want to clear up a little outside.
Good night.
Yes,
You are
yes.
supposed to check everything, make sure I didn't forget anything.
You have your bathing suit?
Yes.
Toothbrush?
Oh, yeah.
We're all set. Let's go.
Frank?
Oh, ye gods, must a woman always have her way? Let me see. My clothes don't look this good on me.
Check the pocket on the left side.
Left side, left side. Don't tell me you've stuffed in a portable bar completely stocked, right? What is
Check again. It is your passport.
Passport.
And this is mine.
Passport, where the hell are we going anyway? Now, come on, don't make me laugh. It won't stay on.
He's for wearing in airport so we will not be recognized.
I see. And they'll just take us to Bellevue for observation. I love these things. How did you know that?
Because I'm smart. It's superb.
It won't stay on now. I'm never going to take this off, ever.
What have I done?
You've created a monster, baby. If you do it, I'll get you back. See that? See this? It won't stop.
Palm Beach is gonna be fun.
Could Edmund be here when the investigator gets here?
Sure. You can feed him, bathe him, you can even change him.
What, are you insinuating that I never changed that child? Ridiculous.
Coleridge Bolac residence?
Well, hi there. You sound happy.
I am. How would you like to be the first to know?
You're not.
What? No, I am not pregnant. No, but Seneca is going to be a father. He's going to adopt Edmund.
Honey, that's wonderful. Tell him I said congratulations.
Ah, Roger says congratulations. You sound sleepy.
No, just relax. Listen, I got a postcard from our little sister, and I thought you might want me to read it to you. It says, having a wonderful time in the country, glad you're not here. Love, Faith, and Tom. I wanted to share that with you.
Oh, that was really kind, but I got a card from her, too.
Oh, well, okay. Well, how about I congratulate Seneca again?
Night, Roger. Oh, unless you have some important news to tell me.
No, I'm really glad about the adoption, though. Good night.
They're adopting?
Seneca is adopting Edmund.
Oh, boy. Frank must be very hurt. Well, sorry about that, Frank.
This Saturday, TV's favorite mother-daughter are here on SoapNet. Gilmore Girls. Catch back-to-back episodes Saturday night at 9 and Sunday at 6. Get to know Lorelai and Rory every weekend. Gilmore Girls on SoapNet.